It took us about 5 seconds to notice an obvious alliance of like 4 different people. And then like there appears to be a 5th. That I don't even know about. I did not copy paste. Okay, there we go. Yeah. Like, they're not even really trying to hide it. I don't think. Yeah. Yep. And also, there's like 17 people in the server. No, there's actually 16. Oh no. A 4-player alliance in a server of just 16 people is probably a sign that this is not gonna go well. There's a couple of royalty ranks. Choose that one. I should choose one of the alliance members. Maybe. I'll do it. Get on my team illustrator full. Just, yeah. So, all right. It's all going as intended so far. I could have refreshed. I could have reset there. But yeah, I felt like I had to separate them there. I had to. Just feels like it'll be a good idea. One winner. Lag spike already? That's not good. And now I'll get this one. Okay. If it'll let me move, I can finally get the treasure chest. Lexi already has one. Liam and I both have one each. And so does Illustrator. So yeah, we have a lead. Okay, we maintained that lead, 40 to 29 to 23. There's still too many people, on the... There's too many people on the same alliance on the green team for me to be hopeful. So... Who will the people on the pink and green teams choose? One person on the green team left, so yeah, we're not... Like, this is not going well, then. Penguin and President are both legendary ranks. I did technically have some concepts, like... that still don't really... that I still could, like, make some videos out of. Like, probably not, like, tips and tricks related stuff. But just other miscellaneous things. Looks like green team's gonna have their elimination first. I think they already kind of have their decision in mind. And they're just pretending that it's just going to be randomized a bit. One vote for president. One vote for prideful. 2 votes for president. 2 votes for prideful, I think. Unless... yeah, 2 votes for prideful. And then 3 votes for president. At least Mr. President's getting his votes, I guess. Pink team's not even gonna have an elimination. They say, "I'm so sorry, Mr. President," even though all 3 of them very obviously voted for him. Yeah, you definitely voted prideful. It's a bit colder in this room than usual. Team swap. How will the teams be shuffled around? Alright, let's get started. I missed multiple opportunities there. Okay. Nothing from that. Can you, like, do your John? And an attempt was made, but still missed. Oh. Watch, they're gonna make the comeback. I mean, this team isn't really too good. Oh. Congrats, you your grandma powers literally knocked the pole over by itself. Wow. Also, oh wait, it's standing back up all of a sudden. I don't know. Is that also caused by the grandma powers? I'm not assuming that it's from the dude with admin powers. There is no dude with admin powers. Why do yeah, I don't even know why people think I have admin powers. I don't. Yo, Mr. Admin. I mean, that's not referring to me, so... Because I'm not an admin. So... Let's begin the voting. And let's see how it goes. The host just randomly saying, "You lose." I'm irritated. What was that? First vote goes to Fartful. Dead Rose emoji. Then Gloryful. Mr. Liam and Cheese Puff. Then Mr. Liam and Cheese Puff. So yeah. Mr. Liam and Cheese Puff has been eliminated. Lexi is still confused. And rightfully so, because there still isn't any explaining. All of the glitches that have been happening so far were from endless messing around. How do we know? Also, still teams. Why? Swapping the teams around again. Okay, we all got pieces. Oops. The rest of the team is coming as well. This is a pretty strong lead. Yeah, we've pretty much got it. Yep. So, 4 people in this elimination now. And yeah, the alliance is already... There's only one person in that alliance that's on the Cyan team. So now... now we've got 3 dead roses. We're forgetting a GIF / GIF. Personally, I switch between the two pronunciations just depending on how, just depending on the flow of the words, kind of, like if it feels smooth, if it feels smoother to say GIF, then I'll say GIF, and at other times, maybe I'll say GIF as well. I don't really lean one way towards that issue. So I could go either way in between the two. So now, what will happen to the Cyan team? Bartful ends up using a safe. No, never mind. Last chance advantage. Are we gambling? Okay. Well, I guess they are gambling. She's gambling. It looks like it. And it looks like she's not safe. Now, just a moment from Pibble as well. He actually has a safety advantage. And yeah, I've still found absolutely nothing. So, let's see. First vote goes to Pibble. Does not count. Fartful. And the final vote. So it's a tie between Fartful and Lexi. So that means the tied players will be decided. We'll have to decide, or no. The non-tied players will have to decide now. So, guys, she just learned how to walk. Let her enjoy it. This is my first time alive. What? I mean, this is all of our first times alive, I guess, like, in regards to, like, how we remember it, like, we only remember the one lifetime that we've been in so far. Ah, no. They've gotten away with it. Again. So yeah, it's rocks. So it's Mr. Penguin versus Pibble. No, Mr. Penguin is out, actually. So yeah. Mr. Penguin. Yo, why though? I mean, you tied it twice. So. What? Crying emoji. What? Why is he out rigged? I'm crying. This one. Oh, the square's along. Oh, that's a long path. Okay. Now. How will things turn out? I might have actually been able to map out a good route. On this side. So, I'm just gonna take the square path now. I made the right decision there. Okay, that was perfect. No, I should go this way, I think. No, that's wrong. Wait. No, it's this way. So now I will go this way. I can take this route. Looks like I memorized it going back as well. That's good. Prideful's technically ahead of me, although I think Prideful still has the square path left, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, the star path is not bad. Okay. And I don't win. Hibble ends up winning the advantage. That even felt like one of the best runs I've done in a while of that. Like, most of the time I don't have central routes through the triangle and circle paths memorized well. I usually just take the outside edges, or like, yeah, the outside edges of the map to like play it safe most of the time. Yeah, all 4 of those people already take up a majority of the server. Freakum uses a vote steal on Fartful. I don't like my odds of last chance enough. Like, it has worked before. One vote for Fartful, 1 vote for Gloriful, 1 vote for me, obviously. Okay, there's 2 votes for Gloriful. So it's 4 to 3 to 1, presumably against me. Who voted Gloriful? You? No, I didn't. What? Okay, so apparently it didn't even matter if even if I used my last chance. My vote went to Fartful, so it still would have been 4 to 3 against Gloryful, even if I used my last chance. But also, Freakums, Pibble, and Lexi must have all voted Gloryful. I'm gonna have to look. I'm gonna have to look into this a bit. Lexi isn't even friendly with any of them. Where'd they all get the idea to even vote for Gloryful then? That's interesting. Okay, I think I got it. Nope. Uh-oh. Okay, still got it. So, what I can gather is that seeing people faster during that game, I don't know how. I did mess up on multiple of the other ones. I think I messed up on 4 and 5. 4 from a counting error and 5 from a typing error. So, it could have been better. But yeah. I'm gonna probably make another prediction. I'll try whispering to the admin. It's crazy. Op. I mean, there must have been some whispering involved if she found out about that like that. So, I don't know which one they're gonna vote for. So now now it's time for my guess. Okay. Everyone has voted. Now, just a moment from Freakums. Probably a safety. Is a safety. So yeah, this is a safety advantage. Freakums is now safe. So yeah, first vote goes to Freakums. Does not count. Freakums. No, wait, what? Fartful. Lexi. Prideful. Another vote for Lexi. Yeah, it's over. Actually, yeah, one of the others voted Prideful, one of the others voted for Fartful. So that, well, so Lexi was out. Lexi's out. Why even... These people manage to find a way to subvert my expectations every time. Also, I was correct, actually, for once, on the votes here. But this isn't over yet. So we've got a double elimination. Which one's gonna be the next to go? Or will it be one of these three? Cause I don't know. I mean, obviously I gotta vote one of those two. I mean, I don't know which one of them is getting voted, but I feel like Illustratorful might be voted, although I don't know. I just decided to vote Fartful anyways. Fartful got 1 vote last time. That time that vote wasn't from me, so it must have been from someone else. I feel like one of them voted Freakums and the other 2 voted Lexi, but I don't know. A genocide on the Fulls. I mean, I feel like you voted them, but yeah. I mean, I don't blame you for it, but yeah, whatever. 1 vote for Fartful. Another vote for Fartful, so it looks like a 3 to 2 to 1. So, 1 vote for Fartful, 2 votes for Fartful, 1 vote for Lexi, 2 votes for Lexi. That's 2 votes for Lexi. No, wait, it's not a 3 to 2 to 1. It is a 4 to 2 to nothing. Freakum's saying no, despite Fartful and Illustratorful obviously voting for Lexi. Endless must do something about this. I mean, I doubt whatever he tries is gonna work. Who is this person in Redemption that's endless? I mean, you just answered your own question. So yeah. So yeah, now they're still confused. They don't know if Endless is an admin now. Endless is still not an admin either, by the way. So this is the part of Box Breakers where Endless checks his RNG. It's actually surprisingly good. He first tried all of the boxes. So this is just a run-of-the-mill hacker. So we've seen 2 eliminations now already. And it looks like we're gonna see. Okay, every single person got the item with only item only 1. It was 1 flower needed and then 2 coconuts, so the fact that all 3 people got flowers, 1 in 27 chance, although technically lower because each flower obtained by 1 person decreases the odds for everyone else. Yeah, it looks like Endless actually has to be the one to stop them. Oh man. Endless takes an early lead immediately. So he is gonna have to start getting a bit lucky now. He has some good RNG still. I think both players need 1 shell. Actually, no, that wasn't true. I think Gloriful needed a banana, but yeah. Gloriful was eliminated. Ah! Hello, really, Kevs. So yeah. So who won the Endless guy? I guess no one won. The host just got scared. So I kind of sense an overtime game of this. Like that, I feel like that's gonna happen. Is that game good? I'm not too sure what you're talking about. Like if you're talking about like the entire game of Outlaster as a whole, or just this specific mini game, this specific round. But this one I could say is one of my most consistent rounds. Like the full game good? Yeah. I mean, there are still a bunch of glitches that, I mean, aren't used too much, but like, if you're playing the game intentionally, there's a lot of different mechanics, and like, a lot of different games and stuff. There's still occasionally some new ones being added too. I mean, I guess there are some that are like better on, like definitely way better on mobile devices. Like the holding on challenge with like what almost feels like Guitar Hero. It reminds me of that in some way, even though I don't even play that. That one's definitely a lot easier on mobile devices. Hibble has been eliminated. Illustrator Full is about to be eliminated and has already been eliminated, in fact. I feel like Freakum's wobble is a little bit glitched because I can't tell how she's doing there. I'm gonna lock in for a bit. Back to full bar almost. Yeah, full bar. Cool. We were like 2 seconds away from overtime. I mean, I wasn't looking at the timer, but I don't think I've ever seen it hesitate to end the challenge like that. That's one of the interesting things that can happen when there's 1 second left. I think Illustrator Full is the only player besides me to have won every single team challenge. Mostly just due to a result of me trying to separate him from the rest of the, or that person, I guess, from the rest of the alliance, although that did nothing basically. That fake safety could be anywhere. I don't need it for that much, but it's still good to have. So now, yeah. Yeah. Y'all see that? Exclamation mark, question mark there. Yeah, I did. See what? The question mark, exclamation mark, question mark? Yeah. I mean, you did not see a question mark, exclamation mark. You saw an exclamation mark, question mark. I indicate what that was. Anyways, 1 vote for Lexi, 1 vote for Illustrator Full, 2 votes for Lexi. Two votes for Illustrator Full. 2 votes for Illustrator Full, yeah. A 3rd vote for Lexi. And the final vote goes to Illustrator Full. So yeah, you must now decide who to vote. This is crazy. That's why Endless came back. Crying emoji. Endless wasn't intending to cause a tie. But I just know that Illustrator Full's gonna win if he survives at all. Because of, like, how many people are rooting for him in jury. Endless, get a job. 1 vote for Illustrator Full. The next 2 votes might go to Lexi. I mean, there is an alliance between Freakums and Pibble. So of course they vote the same person. So yeah, grab your torch. Lexi Dexy, it's time for you to go. Get the fulls out, exactly. Win over the exploited too. Everyone else head back to camp. Pibble is still way back there for some reason. Oh, this one's gonna be an interesting round, I think. I have a feeling Mr. Blank is winning this one. I don't know. I mean, this is one I can do, but at the same time, I don't know how the others can do. We don't see the one part of this that I hate a lot, kind of. Like, that's not present in this one, luckily for me. Well, yeah, we don't know. We gotta see how they actually play first. I'm gonna had a lag spike. Oh, Freakum's messed up near the end. Pibble also messed up. There is potential for a 1v1. Probably not though. Freakums is probably gonna win. Yeah. Okay, all I have to do is not mess up anywhere. I'm not gonna worry about shortcuts or anything. We do see the same one again later. Illustrator Full takes the 2nd spot. So 1v1 to determine who makes it to the final 3. Illustrator Full's time spent saying things also didn't even really matter. I'm gonna be a little bit even. I'm gonna be even more cautious now. Actually, no, I think this is better. Yeah. There we go. So, now here's the thing. We don't know if it's gonna be Final 3 or Final 2. Like, often it's Final 2. So much soul to you if you take me to the end. Not like it matters much. I mean, so I'm getting voted. I see you. Hello, Saint on Crack. So, yeah. So, current thoughts are that I can't take any chances with that massive alliance still mostly in jury. Gonna be famous streamer one day. It's possible. But you never know how things will go until you actually wait to see it happen. And it is possible that I don't. But I'm gonna vote Illustrator full now. And then maybe... Then I don't know what will happen after that. Will all 4 of them leave? Or will they all... Do they all have someone in mind for, like, voting in jury that... Doesn't even really matter anyways. I just kind of have to hope that... things kind of go alright. I don't know. One vote for Pibble. 1 vote for Illustrator full. Okay, yeah, 3-1. That's the end of the fulls. In terms of surviving to the end. And yeah, I'm glad you believe that I might become famous one day. Fireful said, "My wife, you gotta live. Tell her I'm sorry." But yeah. Since the other two were allying, like, I'm not too surprised. Really. We, the jury, they're all gonna vote for the other. Yeah, they're just gonna. He's gonna win and take Pibble. It doesn't matter. I can't win any of the jury votes. Like, that's not gonna happen. And even then, we haven't even taken into account the odds of it being a challenge, which I am not going to win. This is not one of those challenges where I'm not going to win. Most likely. There is some RNG involved. Because, like, after the first set of tiles, I know it used to be not random. like randomized for everyone. Like after, like let's say the second set for every player is different nowadays. That's what I mean by like good or bad RNG showing up. Here, everyone gets the same set. Everyone gets the same tiles to stomp on, but here, this is okay RNG. This is also good RNG. And yeah, it doesn't matter. Freakums was 1 away. 1 tile. So it was close. Even with my pretty much very good still gameplay. I fought for my life. This would be the game where I'd whisper to you behind my friend's back and ask you to spare my life and take hers. Hello, Pimeness. It doesn't matter. All right, you're seeing it here. I'm letting the game decide. I am not touching my mouse cursor. You can see it here. This is the proof that I'm not voting. I'm letting the game choose someone. The game chose Freakums. So it's essentially just choosing who wins. So, Jeff no, Jeff yes. Yeah, now it's final too. So, we've got our jury. Freakums, Lexi, Illustratorful, Prideful, Fartful, and Gloryful. All 6 against me. I don't think this is gonna work. So yeah. So yeah, let's begin. So yeah. All the votes. We cast. Gloryful is now no longer gloryful. How much people think I'm a hacker when I do the no username glitch? I feel like not too many people think I'm a hacker from the no username glitch. I feel like it's just gameplay things, and it could be that. But at the same time, like, it's a combination maybe of that, the gameplay, and the text on screen, which is also partially the no-name glitch's fault, but also that's Endless's weird name glitch shenanigans. The text pop-ups do something. Other instances too that had us all think they're a hacker. And I don't blame him. Like, that was actually a lot of those challenges actually were pretty close. So yeah, time for like this to be very predictable. So yeah, 2 votes for Pibble, 1 vote for me. Okay, yeah, 3 votes for Pibble. Yeah, it's literally 6-1. Public execution for whoever voted for the hacker. Endless was the only one. So Endless dies now. Except he's kind of on the run, apparently, so... I guess if you think about it, Endless has technically done hundreds of... Wait, like... Technically, Endless could be charged for, like, several hundred counts of identity theft. Maybe. Actually, no, probably just, like, a couple hundred or 100, maybe. Like, if you think about it that way. Yeah. Kill Jag. So... I've never seen me lose. I feel like I still feel like it is partially a curse of like mentioning the 1,000 wins before 2026 thing, like, because the last time I mentioned that goal, I think I lost every single game. Then I just stopped mentioning it, and then I didn't lose for a while. And this is the one time I brought it back up, and I lose the first one. By a 6-1 jury vote. So... I think I also lost a couple games another time where I mentioned that goal as well. So... somehow, that feels like it's cursed in some way. The team leaders are... who are the team leaders? I choose font color, RGB, etc. The other person named me also got chosen as the second team captain. Doors and Outlaster rank, I guess. Like, there's no one else better than Outlaster rank from all the other options. There's Willow and Miss Huntress. Urged hotness. Wait. Harper wants to be in a team with Happy Holidays. I know what to do next. Ta-da! Oh wait, actually. Oh yeah, I haven't seen that name in a while, so I didn't recognize it at first. So yeah. I mistimed it again. Flag challenge. Yeah, this is not gonna go well. We could vote this person. This person will now be referred to as Dora, since that was the original name when I chose that person. So that is the name I'm sticking with instead of this. I could change it, maybe. I mean, I get what it's supposed to, like, it feels like it's supposed to be. Oops, I missed. There's like 3 people already going for us from Pink Team. Go this way. Maybe I'll go for the Pink Team. I should go for the Gray Team, actually, because they are farther behind. Gray is actually taking a bit of a lead. Oh. Me jump scare. Pink Team is actually falling a bit far behind. Well, not really far behind. Almost got him. I dived through that successfully. Pink is farther away than Gray is. All teams have 6. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep stealing from Gray instead of Pink. I almost stole it. No. That could have been it. We could have won. We can still clutch. Fierce got it. Do we win, though? We do win. Am I close to 1K wins? The thumbnail isn't updated all the way, but I'm 9 away now. So yeah, at least we somehow managed to win that. One person on the Gray Team left. Just 3 of us, and still 1. One person on the Gray Team. Oh wait, I already mentioned that, but yeah, since one person on the left, that means they're gonna be down to 3 people if no one else there leaves. Meaning, It could still be 3 teams. We cooked. Who's we? Us, not you. I didn't even mean to put that. We as in the people with an actual color. So yeah, us purple team, we did it. Yeah. Go color. Go team with an actual color. It's, no joy nor whimsy. Wish people stop making weird names. You could also just be referred to as ET, because I think it's supposed to half look like ET. Like, I'm talking to you, that's the worst part. Anyway, it is a good thing that it was 2 winners, but yeah. What do you mean, who's we? You asked, I answered, hope this helps too. Not finding many advantages. Anyways, will this result in Drake's elimination? Or maybe make it more likely that he's eliminated? Maybe. We cooked who's we? That was my message. Yes. Are you having an identity crisis? I think you should vote Christmas I'm. Because it's not Christmas time right now. That's another like 361 days away. First vote goes to me? The host is stunned by this. How could he possibly get a vote for him towards him? 1 vote for Christmas time, 1 vote for Miss Huntress 7. Looks like actually yeah, Drake gets 0 votes actually, despite that. Okay, me is joining in the argument, and okay, Christmas time is the one that gets eliminated. She was the very last person to get picked in this server. Kind of disappointing. Well, kind of unfortunate, I meant to say. Christmas. Come back, Christmas. Okay. What? Hello, Endless. Goodbye, Endless. Looks like it's still 3 teams. Wait, is it? No, it is still 3 teams, yeah. We are with Young. 1 winner. There are 2 polls. Alright, we win. Joint elimination. We gotta do this. And I go last. Okay, so that is a thing that works, I guess. We do get the first point. It is pretty close between ET and Huntress, but ET still pulls it off. Pretty clean run. It looks like our chances are kind of high. Kevin does successfully come back to get 1 single point. Only 3 more to go. Five to 1-0 now. Things are looking great. Six to 1-0 now. Yeah, it's not even possible for us to lose anymore, I don't think. Yeah. I think even if they all play perfectly, I don't think there's a chance at all. So, yeah. We pretty much did it. And I'll score another point just for good measure. Okay. We're not gonna score, we're not gonna get the perfect run. But this is still complete domination regardless. Nine to 2-1. It ends with a tie. Yeah, it's a good thing that nobody wants Drake's that. You could say that plan was an otherworldly failure. I mean, acronym replacements aren't that funny of a joke to make. But you get the idea, I guess. Or red hearts. Okay. Nobody left on the pink team. If one person gets eliminated on the pink team, then we're still gonna end up moving on to 3 teams. That feels unlikely, though. Like, it just kind of gives that feeling that it's not gonna happen. An advantage steal advantage. Keo must have just friended Cass and Mono. Well, which one's this? Yeah, Kevin is actually Kevin is Cass in this case. What about the others? Keo has been friends with Cry for a lot longer. And as for Aylin, I don't think any of them are allying with her. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's not the case. But yeah. We'll likely get someone with 4 votes, I feel like. 1 vote for Aylin. Another vote for Aylin. I don't speak hashtags. Me? Me? I mean, the last time I checked it, I think this phrase is not tagged. But I don't test it anymore. Interesting. We've got 2 votes for Miss Huntress 7. Up next, another vote for Aylin. And I was wrong. There was no one that gets 4 votes. But it is a tie between Aylin and Miss Huntress 7. Miss Huntress 7 was the only person to score any points for the gray team. And Aylin is on the pink team. So who will the other 6 vote? Me, Drake, Kevin, Kayomano, and Cry are all voting here. Okay. Cast your votes. Alright, here we go. First vote. Are we gonna see a lot of votes toward... I feel like Miss Huntress 7 is gonna be the one that's eliminated here. My team gained a single point, and it was because of me. This is factually true. 2 votes for Miss Huntress 7. Wait, did Miss Huntress get all 6 votes? I'm pretty sure Miss Huntress 7 got every single vote. So what that tells me is that 3 of these people, 3 of them must have all voted for Aylin. And then they all switched upon realizing that they could vote someone out that isn't on their team. That's my only guess as to what happened. I don't know who voted for this person. But yeah. We are gonna see a team swap. Okay, so we're gonna have a team swap now. So, how will things swap around? Okay. Gray team must be close, right? What? So, I'm just gonna go for one of the far ones. Nice. So, yeah, we're doing pretty good. ET almost scores from one of the far ones. Okay, the host has done nothing about the gray team. They just let them wait for a while. Okay. Host, fix your game. Anyways, nope, that was a miss. Will it be a shutout? Actually, no. Maybe, actually? Why am I... feels like I'm moving slower in some cases. Kevin, why didn't you add me? Okay, no shutout for us, unfortunately. Will we score the final point? Yes, we will. Hint, I don't usually see those in this map. So, could it be that it... No, wait. Maybe it could be, actually. Is that advantage steal, or is it something else? There is a chance we are dealing with another alliance here. Like, I feel like it's a possibility in this case. Endless failed shenanigans. And I got an extra vote advantage. So... So, there are 2 votes for me. Another vote for me? Okay, but yeah. That is the second 6-0 vote that has happened this game. And also, interesting timing for someone on the purple team to also leave. It makes me think. Yeah, that's interesting. It's still teams, by the way. I mean, I don't know why that happens, but yeah. Four v 4. Let's get started. Another person on our team left the server. This one's gonna be an interesting one. And it's one that we lose. Aelin is just not really doing anything. Oh no. Kevin scored. Aelin does not have a chance of scoring here. Yeah. Oh no, I'm actually not doing well in these this time. Kevin scored again. Aelin is getting the hang of it, but still loses. Okay, that's 3 in a row that I've lost, actually. This one's not even close. Aelin scored. I scored once, finally. Aelin left the server. Okay. And we still failed, okay. You don't even have to vote anyone here. Well, if the other team lost, then Fierce would have been voted here. Most likely. Or Endless, actually. Yeah. So yeah. Hello, Soy, and yes. Oh, interesting. Cry left. So what are the other three gonna do? They might still continue sticking together a bit. Yeah, in this case, Endless can't really stop them from coming back. They're still there. I think they took you from 18 blue to 20. That's a pretty big jump. So, how will these two do? They won't do. Are they both AFK? Is this the redemption matchup that we've all been waiting for? I guess it is. This is great. This is going so well. It is such a close battle. Yeah, we're waiting 4 minutes. Yeah. What a great round this is. I'm checking back in occasionally. This is ridiculous. Who will win, me or Christmas time? I think you can do it, Furious. I believe in you. That's the second time I've made that joke. Endless did it Endless did it once as well. I've mentioned it multiple times about like training the host was getting good, but at the same time, Endless also tried to join in on the joke. So, Cry rejoins randomly. If only one of those two just was if only that redemption competition actually lasted or actually went quicker. Yeah, they're still AFK. Even if one of them disconnects from being AFK 20 minutes, we're still gonna have to wait because we would have to wait for like one of them to get an item. Well, find out next time on Outlaster Redemption Battle. They're still AFK. It's been 3 minutes. And we're all just standing here, or actually moving around, really. But for the most part, everyone is just looking for things, probably. I don't even know. We're sticking around occasionally. But for the most part, there's nothing to watch between just two people standing there. They've been not staying, like they've been staring at it the whole time. Whatever. Yeah. Anyways, me has rejoined successfully. Welcome to the competition. It's time for both teams to come together. From this point on, everyone will compete individually, and only the winner will be safe from elimination. Alright. Good thing Endless gets to join in for some reason. Anyways. Yeah, let's just see how things turn out. I'm gonna solve the Wordle right now, because I feel like doing that. Got it in 3, by the way. Okay. So our next two eliminations. RGB2 for B Keo, B font font color, RGB2 for B fonts were what? I made way more. I feel like I made more mistakes, but who's gonna win? Kevin or Cry? Cry wins as well. Someone died. Christmas time has disconnected, most likely from being AFK 20 minutes. Now it might be me's turn to end up suffering the same fate. Most likely. We don't know. We will see when the time comes. Hold up. There. Oh, me? Also disconnected from probably being AFK 20 minutes. Seems possible. And I won't be surprised if that's actually what happened. I don't know. But yeah. Bit of a lag spike there. So, I made my decision here. I wasn't too sure, but I felt like voting Keo here. And maybe we'll see what happens. If anyone has a secret advantage or would like to use it, now is your chance to do so. The first vote goes to Keo. Then Endless. So it looks like font color RGB 255 141 84B B font. A second vote for Keo. That's 2 votes for Keo. Endless again. 2 votes for Endless, yep. 2 votes for font color RGB 255 141 84B B font. And in a 3-2 vote, which is surprising to me, the person voted out of Outlaster is Keo. If that's 3-0 votes, then that's enough. Grab your torch. Keo. It's time for you to go. Everyone else head back to camp. Now there are only 6 people remaining. Endless vanishes briefly. Let's get started again. Oh, I missed completely. Bit of a lag spike there, but still, that worked. Okay. Oh. That's a massive hit. Yikes. Uh-oh. They're all starting to catch up now. Not good. I think I have a lead, but I don't even know. Maybe not anymore. I can't tell. I think Furious is catching up. Cry is tied. No, I think wait. Nah, Cry won by a single point. Yeah, Cry actually probably disconnected earlier for a couple minutes during the redemption round. So if that had actually went faster, then Cry wouldn't even be in this round. I still do have an extra vote, though, so... So let's see what happens. Just a moment from Furus. He uses an advantage steal on Kevin. Font color RGB 255 B font will now attempt to steal an advantage. If Kevin has a type of advantage they name, they will take it for themselves. A type of safety advantage, maybe. Kevin had a safety advantage. Wow, okay. Font C successfully stole it. Congrats. Now just a moment from Mono. An advantage steal on... Oh, wait. He's still in the safety. Oh, man. I'd like to steal type of safety advantage. Yeah. Font had a font color RGB to 84, 175 to 55, 50 advantage. Be font. Okay. So yeah, Mana uses a safety on Kevin. Yeah, I feel like mentioning my goal of 1,000 wins before 2026 is genuinely cursed. This might be my 5th back-to-back loss in a row when mentioning that goal specifically. So I am mostly convinced that that goal is kind of cursed. Fifth loss while mentioning it in a row, and then I probably, like, in between, I don't think I've lost once. So the luck there with that is absolutely absurd. But yeah, I was kind of hesitant to mention that goal that I had, because I wasn't really too sure if I wasn't really too sure if it was gonna bring me more bad luck. But it turns out, I think that is exactly what's happening almost. Okay, I'll go back to spectating endless. Endless is currently watching the others. Mono fell. Kevin's just watching. Cries. About to make it. I jinxed him. Mono's getting close again. Yeah, Mono made it. But yeah, since it's another huge alliance, most likely, Endless has to go in and try to stop them kind of for the time being. Only 2 people remain in this challenge. Endless does win. So It probably is going to end up being a 3-2 vote here. Most likely. So yeah, I don't know. I think I only have time for one more, and if I lose that one, then I will be like completely convinced that mentioning that goal is cursed, and it should probably be sealed away for the rest of time or something. So, votes being cast. It still says now is the last time you can to do so. So, this is a last chance advantage that Furious has played. In exchange for their vote, font color RGB4184B B font gets a 1 in 6 chance of SA. Furious does not get the SA. So it is pretty much over for him. One vote Kevin. One vote font color RGB4184B B font. Font color RGB4184B B font. But yeah, Endless is gonna have to go on an absolute rampage here. Yeah, unsurprisingly 3-1. Why did we have to see back-to-back alliances of 4? The challenge for this one is the bridge challenge. Endless can't really do the same bridge strats I can. It's like 1,000 times harder on mobile. Like, it's still doable, just like in a much weaker form, and also I have lag spiking already. I'm having a lot of lag spikes, actually. Yeah, Endless can still do it. And yeah, why am I lag spiking way more? Yeah, Endless has a decent lead, I think. From his POV, it's not even close. The thing is, he has had to sacrifice some bonus points. Because of how many times he's been leaving and rejoining. So he's got his own plan for like kind of maximizing the jury odds. Not jury odds, but bonus point odds. So I doubt much will be done with it. But it's still gonna be something he has to go for. Okay, so yeah, let's begin and see what happens. Let's see what the voting turns out to be. So the first vote ends up going to Cry. Then the next vote goes to Kevin. So it looks like probably a 2-to-1 against Cry. That's my prediction. The person voted out of Outlaster is Mono, actually. I wasn't too sure. I thought Mono and Kevin would both vote Cry, but maybe all of them voted themselves, because Endless voted Mono, fun fact. Most likely a final 2, but we will see. What is it gonna be? It is a final 2. Once again, there's a lot of people in jury. Like, that's a lot of people there. The challenge that they all have to do is counting. Endless can count. So, let's see Endless do it. I think Endless has it. Endless wins that challenge. Endless has already made his decision. So, now we just end up waiting for the reveal to see what happens. Also, yeah. Is it just gonna be 3-3 in terms of jury votes? So, let me think about it. So, in terms of the bonus points, well, I'll wait till the reveal of, like, who Endless wants eliminated. Welcome, Lawaki, to the elimination. Endless won the final competition. They will be the sole player to cast a vote. And whoever they decide on will be eliminated. Let's begin. It's time for him to make a decision. Endless, come on up. You won the competition and earned your spot in the finale. Endless, who do you want to eliminate? Endless has casted their vote. The first and only vote goes to Kevin. Grab your torch. Kevin. It's time for you to go. So now there are 6 people in jury. Why is this... Last round there were 7 people in jury, so is this like... I mean, once again, like... half of the people in jury are the same 3-person alliance. Last time there was a 4-person alliance all voting in jury, so... There's quite a few bonus points that Endless won, but also quite a few Endless didn't win. Could go either way. Endless win. I think Endless wins most individual challenges won. Then fewest votes. Then probably most votes towards the eliminated player. I don't know if the I'm not sure if the I'm not sure if Endless got a corrective vote from voting Kevin. I don't know if it counts. We do know that Cry's messages. Oh wait, no, Cry's messages aren't blocked because I mean I've seen a bunch of them already, so that most likely. And I don't know what Cry must be typing then, unless something in the settings changed. In which case, I have absolutely no idea. Welcome, Cry and Endless, to the finale. So, first vote goes to Endless. Then Cry. Then Endless again. That's 2 votes for Endless. Cry. That's 2 votes for Cry. Endless gets 3 votes. And the final vote most likely makes it 3-3. Yeah, it does. We have 1 bonus point. So that means Cry is Endless, of course. It's even affecting Endless too. The curse is even affecting Endless at this point. Wow. I might just have to never mention goals again. Because this is insane. Because, wait, how many wins? When was... I don't even know when the other time I... Because I mentioned it twice, I'm pretty sure. I can't find the other one. I can't find the first one where I actually mentioned that goal being in mind. Because I'm pretty sure I mentioned it 3 times. I mean, the first time I mentioned it, I only won once out of 2. And yeah, the one time I did was because Jack had so many ults. So really, I mean, if you include that, then I am 1 out of 7 in games with live streams where I mentioned that goal. And that is still including that game, like I said earlier. And if you don't, it's 0 for 7. So, something is really going on in that case. Why do I almost have that feeling that this is not even going to count as a win, even if I do end up winning? Why am I getting those vibes right now? There's only 15 people in the server already. Now there's 16. Okay, yeah, Fierce joined. Someone else? No, no one else joined late. Yet. And yeah, there's also Alex. The team leaders are... I choose font color RGB 255-4194B, B font for my team. Okay, apparently there is a galactic rank. Oh. You know what? I'll just choose you even though you're left. But yeah, I wasn't too sure about putting Alex on the team, not gonna lie. I was like mostly thinking like in case of the moment where we would, I don't know. But yeah, I wasn't too sure about that. Yeah, Alex does temporarily leave, like I expected. One winner again. And another joint elimination. Alex has made it onto the pink team. It is still a 5v4v3 though, that I think we can still win. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're winning right now, which is nice. It's not even close. Red team's just making it to the third section, and I don't even know where the purple team was at. Unless I accidentally swapped those two in my mind, but yeah. We still won by a long shot. Super safety's been spawned somewhere. So, I didn't even think about it until now, but that was only 13 people, and 14 including Endless. Am I gonna find anything else besides whatever this hint is? Araceli is not sure who was last. Although, how would you figure that out? It's not even about who was last. Really. And I guess someone could be, like, very far behind them, and not really get any flags. That's possible. I doubt I'm gonna find anything else, so... What is this advantage gonna be? Okay, regular safety, nice. So 9 people in this vote, but which one is gonna be the one that gets eliminated? The first vote of the game goes to Adem. Hehe. Riley. Then Adem again. Was that another hint? I don't think it was, no. Another vote for Adem. So it looks like... I think it's like either a 4 to... maybe 5 to 3 to 1 or something. I don't even know. It would be 4 to 3 to 2 even. Maybe I missed one. I probably missed a vote. No, I didn't. It's actually a 4 to 3 to 2, I think. But is it gonna be... okay, it's 2 different people on the purple team, actually. The person that's voted out, though, is... Adem. And Adam is gone immediately. So now I don't. So now I'll never have to worry about if I'm pronouncing. If I'm. Now I'll never have to worry about those fancy C's. There seems like it might be a good chance of a team swap here, but I don't know. Newcomer competitor legendary. He might be able to win it for them. There's also Riley. Hehe and Riley are both the highest ranks out of everyone in that vote. So I don't even know what rank Adam was at. So, I mean, I can't get a good view from here, so, I mean, things are still visible, really. So, what will happen? Oh, I think... Did Purple Team already die? Yeah, they did. Okay, I was not expecting that. That felt kind of quick. Not gonna lie. Yeah, it was quick. Even for 3 people on that team. Actually, people aren't even leaving the server. So this feels like one of those that's gonna take a while. I don't know. So, who will get the most votes on the purple team? Okay, I won't be surprised if it's... So, so he uses an elimination exit. So let me see if, wait. Is it true? Are the rumors true? Oh, they are. Oh, the rumors are true. Found them in each other's friend lists. And Hehe was not on there. So now one of them's out. One vote for Willow. And the final vote goes to Maddie. The tied players will have to face off in a competition to become the final person eliminated. So yeah. Which one will be eliminated? I think Willow might... Oh yeah, Willow won. 2 people on the red team have left the server. One of them was Jamie. I don't know who the second one was. Anyways... Now there's only 8 people. 9 including Endless, but yeah. Still, not many people. And that's with me not even being sure if Willow and Maddie will find a new server or not. I don't even know. Okay, Fierce gave me a vote view. A second vote view. Okay. Now there'll be 2 teams. Okay. I was also given an elimination exit. I missed that somehow, but then I got it right back. Cool. Perfect. Go, 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 go. Yay. 3-0. We're winning by a lot now. We barely really have to worry. Willow takes the bag and Jeff steals it. Throws it. And it's stolen. I'm not that surprised. Okay. So. Perfect. Now it's mine. And someone on that team already left. immediately. And actually 2 people did. One of them was Willow, and I don't know who the second one was. Okay. So yeah, no elimination, it looks like. Because so many people left. So... Hehe spawned an extra vote advantage. And also, Endless has no intention of letting people in through redemption this time, so he's gonna stay out of that for now. Because the game placed him in the winning team anyways. So he can still join back. Okay. Let's get started. I don't like how things are going so far with this, honestly. The last 4 all go in the left, which is perfect again. Push this into the stack and push this into the stack and just push all of them at once. And nice, that was a really clean run, kind of. Alright, Block 7, you're too powerful. That's why the host is trying to kind of rig it against you. Who won? No one. Nobody won. That's why the host didn't say anything, obviously. So, yeah, I'm probably not gonna find anything else. So, hello, Luxing, and yes, it's been a really long time, and yeah, I haven't really done anything in those types of things in years, but yeah. I still do remember those days. So, you know, you're also playing Outlaster as well. That's interesting. That's an interesting coincidence. I wasn't too sure who to vote there. Okay. Riley uses a safety advantage here. My prediction was wrong there. I was thinking about voting Hihi, but I wasn't too sure if I should. 1 vote for Riley, that does not count. 2 votes for Riley, that don't count. Okay, 1 vote for Hihi. 1 vote for font color RGB 255 141 84B B font. 1 vote for Jeff, except that's not even Jeff at all. Another vote for the real Jeff this time. And the final vote goes to Hihi. So, in a 2 nullified to 2 to 1 to 1 to 1. So very split amongst almost everyone. It's now time for Hihi to go. I mean, the host clearly said Jeff's name twice, so... yeah. Anyways... if you include Endless, then there are only 6 remaining. Okay. And there we go. Okay. I don't need to worry about that anymore. I can even mess up a few on purpose. I'll do one more. There we go. But yeah, Riley's already out. Riley might have gone AFK. I don't know. But that seems possible. Okay. Once again, don't need to worry about that. Penguin 3 has been eliminated. I'll get some wrong on purpose, except I'm actually just getting some right by accident. Okay, once again, I don't have to worry. I'll just get some wrong on purpose one more time. I'll get another one wrong on purpose. One. There we go. No, one more. Yeah, that's good. But this is the round where I have to lock in, so... I don't necessarily have to, like, completely lock in. I mean, some rounds I might have to if I feel like there's an overtime that's gonna happen. And I have absolutely no idea what Jeff's wobble is right now. I can see Fierce is wobbling there. And yeah, Jeff's already at one more elimination to go. And... Fierce is still hanging on. But not for long enough. So... yeah, most likely not gonna find anything else besides the safety. So still given the other three things and one of the last chances. So what's gonna happen this time? So, let's see what happens. Jeff, you're up. Riley apparently has showing off another safety advantage that she has. I'll use my safety advantage here because I feel like it. So, Fierce uses the last chance advantage. So that means we will see more gambling. How will that turn out? He ends up being Not safe. So I'm gonna use my safety on Endless. I like using my safety advantage on Jeff. This is a safety advantage. Jeff. So, first vote goes to Jeff. Camera is definitely pointing towards Jeff. Okay, I only nullified a single vote. That did not help much. 1 vote for Penguin 3. 1 vote for Jeff, the real Jeff this time. Font color RGB 255.4184 B font. 2 to 1 to 1. The person voted out of Outlaster is font color RGB 255.4184 B font. That's 2 votes and that's enough. Grab your torch. Okay, I had to go fast with that one. We've got a double elimination. Just a moment. I'd like to use my elimination exit advantage. This is a elimination exit advantage. Jeff. Uh-huh. Oh, hello. I'm gonna switch it up a bit. So, the first vote goes to Penguin 3. Then Jeff. Then Riley. The person voted out of Outlaster, 2 to 1 to 1 again, is Penguin 3. 2 votes and that's enough. She left. Penguin 3. It's time for you to go. Everyone else head back to camp. So, how will things turn out in this challenge? Let's get started. Yeah, things are still going well on this one. Yeah, the lead's still huge, so I'm fine. So, hello, Delilah. And it looks like another final two. So, what will happen this time? I'm thinking about how the bonus points would turn out if it's me and Jeff in the finale. I'm not too sure. I don't know if Jeff found any advantages. But I don't think he ever used any, so... Unless I missed something. So maybe not. Well, yeah, I guess Riley's the only other choice that I've got, so I guess I'm going for it. Sure. Yeah, the other two options really don't exist. And Jeff is going very slowly, or actually Jeff is going very, very slowly. The first vote goes to Endless. Riley. Endless again. So, the final vote goes to Riley. That means we have a tie between Jeff and Riley. The tied players will have to face off in a competition. Yeah, that's fair. Where's Endless? I have no clue. So yeah, hello Hungry Rolls. Endless is really trying to lock in here. I think Endless is winning right now. Let's see. Riley won. They'll progress to the next part of the game. Oop. And with Riley winning, that means Riley, grab your torch. Well then, Riley, it's time for you to go. This server is so glitchy. Yes, it is. Are you kidding me? I said it earlier. Somehow I would find a way to have that not count as a win. And there it is. There it is. It actually it's actually not gonna count. I said this earlier. Oh, that's not gonna count now. Every 1,000, it has to be at this point. That's 6 in a row where I didn't get a win out of it when mentioning that goal of 1,000 wins before 2026. That's not the type of thing that happens. It just doesn't happen like that often. That is insane. Somehow the misfortune continues every single time I mention that. So really, I didn't even get anything this stream at all. Yeah, last stream where I put in the description that I was going for 1,000 wins before 2026, I got 0 wins that stream. This stream where I mentioned getting 1,000 wins before 2026, I got 0 wins. All the other streams in between, I got multiple wins in all of them, without mentioning that goal once. It doesn't end, apparently. I feel like it would happen. I feel like it could happen, maybe. I might stream trying to do it Wednesday, but I think I'll do some off-stream gameplay tomorrow and see how many wins I end up getting. So yeah. I did not think it would happen like that, but it somehow did. And this is what happens with Final Twos. That's who the Galactic, yeah. If I can find him. Yeah, this one. Yeah, 38th. And I think wait, is Galactic 800? I think so. No, Galactic is 900. Oh wait, no, Galactic's 800. Galactic. Yeah. So he has at least 84 wins that didn't count. Yeah. I don't even know. That is still luck I never thought it would be that bad ever. Like mentioning that, like. But yeah, I was hoping the curse would be broken, but no, it's still there. I don't know. And in games where Jack's 3 ults didn't get accounted for, like, didn't try to contribute. If you don't count that game, then I am. Wait, no. Yeah, if you don't include that, then I've lost 7 in a row. Well, I think I've lost every single game where I mentioned that goal. If you don't count that one game. So that's crazy. I'll see you probably on Wednesday for the next one. So yeah.